Sure.
Give me time, I got some other things.
Good afternoon. I'd like to bring this meeting to order. Tuesday, December the 5th, 2023. If you'll stand with me, the mayor will lead us in invocation and a pledge.
Please bow with me. Lord, thank you once again for the wonderful city that we live in, for the staff that we have that keeps it going forward and keeps it clean and keeps it good. We thank you for the city council and ask you to guide them to make good decisions and fair decisions. We ask that you watch over everybody as we move into the holiday season, and remember the real reason for the season is caring about each other and following the guiding light that Jesus Christ has lived for us. We ask that we do all we do in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Kathy, will you call the roll, please?
Mayor Shute.
Here.
Bishop.
Here.
Haywood.
Here.
Mendel.
Here.
Stewart.
Here.
Carlisle.
Here. I just want to welcome everybody here. And if you aren't on the agenda, there's some sheets right here on this table. You can fill them out and give them to Clerk Haley. She'll pass them around, and there's a time during our meeting that we'll call you up. Thank you. Mayor?
Just a couple things. Attended the New Hope lunch earlier this week, or month, wherever we are. I'm sorry. Hello. Is anybody out there? No. I'm not, obviously. And the parade was a wonderful parade. Had a huge parade. So it was really thanks to the Chamber of Commerce for pulling that off. Did a good job with that. And then they also had their holiday event the day after, which I was not able to attend because I was shoveling snow in Wisconsin. But I understand it was a pretty big event. So I don't know if any of y'all went, but it was good. We got the boat. We have the boat parade coming up this Saturday, 7:37. Thanks, Hannah. And then also on the 16th, the Wings of Faith has a Christmas breakfast and food giveaway box at 739 Lemon Avenue. It's on December 16th from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And so Reverend Shannon and his crew are going to put that on. So if you want to attend the breakfast and help with the food box giveaway, be at 739 Lemon Avenue. Be December 16th from 7 a.m. to 10. That's all I have.
You want to bring that up?
Well, you going to go through them first? Or what?
Let's do this.
Okay.
Because this is you.
Okay.
You are the mayor.
All right. Thank you. I am here. So. All right. The only other thing that I have, and I'll do it now, okay, Leonard?
Yes.
Is,
Please do.
we had a personnel committee meeting, and we had interviewed over the last couple of months several people for our head golf professional, and I am glad to announce that I am requesting that the city council appoint Fred Tucker to the position of head golf professional. Fred is in the back. You may know the most important Tucker that we have in the family, back there with Hannah. And of course his wife is here also. So, and but he's got a lot of experience in the golf course business, from running golf courses to maintenance of golf courses to playing golf and a lot of other things. Has 28 years experience. And we've done all his background checks and have no issues. And I would request that you guys approve Fred Tucker as our head golf professional. So, do you have any questions?
Just need a motion.
I move to approve the mayor's appointment of Fred Tucker to the head golf professional position.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Kathy?
Bishop.
Yes.
Haywood.
Yes.
Mendel.
Yes.
Stewart.
Yes.
Carlisle.
Yes. Okay, with your
Thank you.
permission, we will move on.
Congratulations to
Yeah.
Fred. Thank you. So.
Councilman, concerns, comments, and liaison reports?
Good evening, and I cannot believe it's Christmas time already and all the excitement that comes with it and the beautiful decorations. Thank you, Hannah. And I went to the Christmas parade, and it was such a blessing, so much fun, perfect weather, and right up front waving to everybody, and then jump out of the car real quick and run back and get a seat and watch the rest of the parade. And it was, I think, probably twice as many people, it seemed like, as last year.
There's a lot.
There were a lot of people, and a lot of little kids had a ball with all the candy being thrown out, made out like bandits. And it was just a real blessing. The chamber did a great job of putting it on. When we were waiting in line to get all lined up before the parade, I thought they're never going to get everybody in here on time. But somehow they did, and it came off right on time, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful parade. And to celebrate Christmas and the birth of Jesus Christ was very, very special.
Thank you. Harrison?
No report.
Great parade. My son enjoyed it a lot. He's too young for candy, so I ate it for him. And big shout out to Steve and his crew for the cleanup afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Very well done.
a monumental undertaking.
So this afternoon, I attended the workshop at County Commission for mobile homes that they had today, and just wanted to share some figures that they went over. So as of right now today, there are 14,115 mobile home sites in operation
In Highlands County?
in Highlands County, and that's out of 58,000 home sites. So about 25% of our home sites are mobile homes. Plus, in addition to, there's an additional 4,600 approved or rezoned recently. So there's 4,600 still waiting out there to be developed.
Wow.
So I just want to reiterate again that I would like us to see us move forward with some form of restriction on that type of housing.
Within the city limits?
Correct.
I agree.
I'd be on board with a blanket ban.
Okay.
I agree.
Didn't we ask,
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yeah, I thought we did. Okay. Thank you. Anything else?
that's it.
Okay, thank you.
You know, I want to make a comment. Just, I don't know, I'd have to think on all that. I do know that we do need to be careful about our development, but I wouldn't want the mobile home community at all to feel like we're prejudiced against them or think we're just trying to hit a balance.
This wouldn't affect any existing. I think
Yeah.
it would just be for new developers coming
New,
in.
yeah,
Right.
and I think we do need to take a careful look at that. That's all I have to say.
I ventured down to the Circle last night to see the lights, and they're really nice, and I was watching the puppets sing, and as I look out in the audience, that's who was watching the puppets, people our age. I think there was like maybe 3 kids, and everybody else was our age. I thought that was kind of unique, and everybody was having fun watching it. So I just want to thank the city for putting on the thing for all of us kids. We all need something. So thank you.
Can I make one more other announcement?
Sure.
That the city has received the deed to the Truist Park, the Memorial Park that's out on the highway where the unfortunate incident for 5 of our citizens were. So the city is now in control of that. Truist has donated, their foundation has provided $250,000 for the next 10 years, not every year, but for the next 10 years for maintenance and any issues that are having. So the city's now going to take care of that, but that happened this month, so.
Great. Thanks, John. Okay, moving right along, we have the consent agenda. I'll entertain a motion for the consent agenda.
Move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Is there any, want to have anything to ask or talk about the consent agenda? Comments?
Bishop.
Yes.
Avery.
Yes.
Mendel.
Yes,
Stewart.
Yes.
Carlisle.
Yes. Okay, there's no old business, so we'll move along with the new business. New business, 10A is the public hearing ordinance number 1518, annexing property on the scenic highway, Sebring Parkway, Panther Parkway, and Beacon Avenue. The proposed public hearing, the city is considering annexing 18 parcels on the above referenced roadways. More than 50% of the total area and 50% of the owners have consented. to the annex. The purpose of the public hearing is to receive public comment. Following the public hearing, the council will consider an ordinance 1518 on first reading. Mr. Swain.
Yes, sir. Mr. Nately, while I'm reading the title, can you scroll through so that the map that's on approximately page 9 is on the screen for the folks to look at right after that legal ends? Yeah. The title of proposed ordinance 1518 is an ordinance annexing property on Scenic Highway, Sebring Parkway, Panther Parkway, and Beacon Avenue lying in Section 7, Township 34 South, Range 29 East, Section 12, Township 34 South, Range 28 East, Section 13, Township 34 South, Range 28 East, and Section 24, Township 34 South, Range 28 East, Highlands County, Florida, into the city of Sebring, Florida, and establishing an effective date.
Thank you.
The map depicts the area that is proposed for annexation. There are no registered electors of the area. Certainly, the majority have consented to annexation, not all, but most all have, and we thus far have not received any objections to the annexation.
Okay. Great. Okay, is there any public input, comments, or questions on this? Not? How about council? No?
We have representatives from at least one of the larger landowners. They may not wish to make a comment, but they're here if they would like to.
I see a head shaking no. That's good. Okay, we're gonna close this public hearing. We're going to 10B, and it's ordinance number 1518, annexing property on Scenic Highway, Sebring Parkway, Panther Parkway, and Beacon Avenue. The first reading attached. Please find the ordinance 1518. The ordinance will annex 18 parcels on the above referenced roadways. The ordinance is on your agenda for first reading. Second and final reading will be December the 19th. Any comments? If not, I need a motion.
I move to approve ordinance 1518 on first reading as presented and schedule second and final reading for December 19th, 2023.
Second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. No comments? Kathy?
Bishop.
Yes.
Avery.
Yes.
Mendel.
Yes.
Stewart.
Yes.
Cordell.
Yes. Okay, item number 10C is a lease of the Moda building, request for recommendations of award. Scott?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Tonight, we're looking for a recommendation of award from council in reference to the lease of the Museum of the Arts building. We issued a request for proposal. We had two submissions. We had a submission from the Historical Society and Highlands Lakeside Theater. Both responses included a detailed plan of usage of the building. Both of those are included in your packet. I assume that each of you have had an opportunity to read those, and we're looking for a recommendation.
Okay.
There are representatives of both the Historical Society and the Lakeside Theater in the audience, if you all have any questions.
Do they want to come up and speak? Does anyone want to speak to us?
Do you have any questions?
Any questions?
I think the packets answered it for me.
Huh?
I think their presentations
Okay.
were enough information for me.
I agree.
I didn't hear what you said.
The presentations they put together was enough information for me.
Yeah.
In the
I don't have any
packet.
questions beyond that.
Okay. Well, then we need to select and approve the entity to be awarded the lease of the Moda building. That's a motion.
I'm personally in favor of the theater. I like the program for their summer program for kids. My Rotary supports it every year. I think it's a really good thing for the community. I like it a lot. So that would be my vote. Would be Highlands
Is
Lakeside
that
Theater.
your motion?
Well, it's not. It was the start of a discussion.
Oh,
but
okay.
It could be a motion.
Okay. Anyone want to?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it was just both proposals were great, and it was hard to kind of make that decision. But I mean, I'm leaning the opposite with Historical Society. Again, both proposals were great. I could see the Historical Society using that. I mean, just because it is 12 months to have an exhibit there for that certain amount of time. I think it would just be hard for what the theater wants to do long term, not just a short term. I think Historical Society would be able to better utilize it for that lease period. But again, both proposals are outstanding.
You know, I also think both proposals were very worthwhile, and I love the Lakeside Theater. We've been longtime supporters, but we've also watched the Historical Society over the years, and their plan, I believe they would follow through and make great use of the Moda building. We've been real impressed with the programs the Historical Society has had, so my recommendation would be for the Historical Society to be able to develop that. And they want to get a grant for an elevator. It sure needs an elevator.
Well, to be
So-
clear, they asked for a 20-year lease in their proposal. We're only approving a 12-month lease.
Correct.
Right.
Asking for it, but
Right.
Yeah.
So you're
awarding the 12 month.
okay.
And with 12 months, they couldn't get.
I don't
No,
think they were looking
no,
at
but
doing the elevator for the 12 months.
no,
just
and
using
you
that
wouldn't be
for-
able to get a grant for that, but at least they have a long-range plan and see how they can work it out in the museum of, for the African history. I thought was very applicable today. I thought that was really a good thing. And they do have long-range plans for it. And Lakeside Theater is good too, but I do believe Historical Society, they certainly have outgrown the archives and even the Weigel building. And they put all that to good use. But that would be my recommendation.
That's the way I feel.
This is a pretty difficult decision, in my opinion.
Mine too.
You know, both are great organizations. They both have an impact on the community. I'd probably lean a little bit more towards the theater because simply the Historical Society is already occupying essentially 2 locations. This would make a 3rd. And in its proximity to the theater, I think it serves a pretty good purpose to them. I just think that's a lot of real estate for one organization to occupy. Not that they couldn't fill it, not that they couldn't make good use of it. It's just a lot of square footage. So I'm torn.
Yeah.
I'm pretty torn.
Yeah, so am I. You read both of them, and
Mhm.
you know, both of them have good uses. Definitely couldn't go for no 20-year lease.
Right.
You know, not at $1 a year because you tie up other councils, you know, for 20 years. They can't do nothing. So
I think the theater also did say they would reimburse the city for the insurance cost of the building.
right. Yeah. Mayor, you have anything you would like to say? Putting you on the spot here.
I am, I'm on the fence on both of these, and you know, if there was some sort of way to work together to this building, you know, I'm trying to split hairs here, but if it's a summer program for youth, is there room available for that? The Historical Society, if it's permanent, pardon?
We can have the upstairs.
They can have the upstairs, so, okay.
For a year.
But, you know, if that's the main purpose of the summer program for the kids, is there room for that also? I mean, can you work together on that or not? And, you know, is that a possibility? It's,
We need you to come to the podium so we can hear.
Peter wants
Well,
up to.
Yeah, Mr. Pollard, if you'd like to speak to us as well. Huh?
They're both Pollards.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. Well, you're both like me. You got the snow on the roof.
I think we're pretty close to the same age, if you want to know the truth. I'm Jim Pollard, the director of the Sebring Historical Society. I feel certain that there would be a certain way we would be using it year-round, But I think when the theater did have a need for it and wanted to have their summer programs or their camps and things, I think that we certainly can work around that situation. I would personally be glad to. I can't speak for the board of directors, but I would be happy with that solution.
Thank you. Now, the younger Mr. Pollard. I guess.
I think I am a little younger.
We're not going to ask you how old you are, so.
If you look at our proposal, we not only have the summer theater program, which is already in place, but we want to expand our educational opportunities for the theater. And the building would allow us to do that year-round. The summer theater program only takes place in the summer. We feel that we could utilize the entire facility year-round. It would not be limited just for the summer program. The board of directors discussed this. We agreed to pay the insurance on the building in the same fashion that we're paying it on the existing theater building. And we do plan to, if allowed to take the lease, to make some improvements to the building, as long as we're only going to be there for a year until some other decision is made. We felt we really didn't want to put a whole lot of money into the building until that decision is made. We do plan to provide more of a secure entryway to the building. There used to be a gate there, but the gate didn't matter because people could climb over the planters to get into that area in there. And another thing that we've discussed is not only securing that area, but also lighting it at night, which would help to avoid some of the other problems that have occurred in the building. I think it would be, if it were a bigger building, maybe we could work together, but I'm not sure that, I'm not sure that even for the summer theater program, I don't know if the Historical Society would want 100 kids running through their building all day long for several months. So that's a tough call.
It is. Thank you. Well, man, come on up. Tell us who you are.
Bobby Lee, President of Sebring Historical Society. Now, it kind of goes without saying we have to pay the insurance. I don't think that's a special deal. Everybody has to pay the insurance, and we got to pay the utilities. Just thought I'd make that clear. Plus, he may be right. We may not be able to handle 100 kids. I've got 4 grandkids, and that's enough.
Well, anybody got a motion, or you want more time to think about it? What do we want to
Well,
do?
we're going to have 2 motions or 1, so I guess I can start and see how it goes from there.
Okay.
I put forward a motion that we award Highlands Lakeside Theater the lease for a period of 12 months.
Second.
We got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Kathy?
Bishop,
Yes.
Avery,
No.
Mendel,
No.
Stewart,
Yes.
Carlisle.
Well, I have to say yes. Sorry. Okay. I'll move along. That was tough.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Well,
I'm glad you're the last vote.
that's what I was thinking. I was gonna be the tiebreaker. Now everybody's gonna hate me. Okay,
Only half of them will hate you, so.
yeah, only half, okay. No business from the audience. City attorney, business.
Yes, sir. Agenda item 12A is a proposed ordinance to annex an 87.66 acre tract of land located on the southwest corner of US Highway 27 and State Road 66. That ordinance is entitled, "An Ordinance Annexing an Approximate 87.66 Acre Tract of Land Located at the Southwest Corner of the Intersection of US Highway 27 and State Road 66, lying in Section 16, Township 35 South, Range 29 East, Highlands County, Florida, into the City of Sebring, Florida, and establishing an effective date." And you'll see on your agenda item summary that the executed development agreement is attached to that as attachment B.
That's the Marks property.
Yes, sir.
Anyone want to discuss this? No discussion? Anyone?
I move to approve proposed ordinance on first reading to annex the parcel as presented and schedule second and final reading for December 19th, 2023.
Second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Is there any comments from the audience?
Might want to explain what piece of property this is to the audience.
Do we have a map or that we can put up there? It's the, if you're going 27 south.
Southwest corner.
Yeah, southwest corner of 27 and 66 is that big field, and that's the property proposed. Not the first 10 acres on the corner, but everything afterwards.
You've seen an Inside Auctioneers
Equipment.
there of late.
Right now, it's agricultural.
Is it going industrial?
They're
Yeah, it's
going
gonna-
they want to have an industrial park on that property.
No.
That is correct.
It's a business park, basically, so. There it is on the blue.
There, yeah, right there. But the right on the corner of 2766 is 10 acres that was bought, and they were gonna put I think a racetrack there, but they can't get no entrance off of 66 or 27 because it's too close to the intersection. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen there, but the rest of it belongs to Inside Auction. And they just want to make a park out there, industrial park, and I think they will put some office buildings or something.
Yes, sir.
A lot of different things.
It's more of a business park than an industrial park.
Okay, yeah. Any more discussion?
No?
Kathy?
Bishop,
Yes.
Avery,
Yes.
Mendel,
Yes.
Stewart,
Yes.
Carlisle.
Yes. Okey-dokey. And last but really not least, Ms. Haley.
Council needs to approve the paying of the bills, please.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second, and if nobody doesn't care if we pay the bills, Kathy?
Bishop,
Yes.
Avery,
Yes.
Mendel,
Yes.
Stewart,
Yes.
Carlisle.
Yes. Anything else? Scott, you got anything else?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Thank you for coming. We're done. We're through.